Well, good day everybody, and welcome to my channel Whisky Journey. Today I've got another single malt Scotch whisky review for you guys, and yes, I'm journeying back to Campbelltown, trying out this latest Local Barley release. This was released yesterday I believe, along with several other releases like the Longer 100 Proof. Apologies guys, I haven't uploaded in quite some time. It's been several months now. Basically took a wee break from drinking whiskey, etc. I think now and again you have to do that just to reset things a wee bit. I've also bought a lot less bottles than I did last year, but obviously with the Springbank limited releases I will make an exception if I get my hands on them. I was very lucky to get a bottle of this from my local. They just basically messaged me this afternoon or this morning and said they had some available, and I managed to get a bottle. So this is, as I said, this is the Local Barley 8-year-old. So definitely I think this is the youngest Local Barley that we've had in recent times. So it'll be interesting to see what we get with this one. So as you can see here, so Local Barley 8-year-old, bottled at 58.1% ABV. My understanding is that this is a mix of 50% bourbon, 50% sherry casks. And it says here, this single malt Scotch whisky has been distilled from barley grown on the Kintyre Peninsula within a few miles of Springbank. The barley is then malted on our own malt floors using traditional production techniques before it is turned into spirit, matured into whisky and bottled on site, making this 100% Campbelltown single malt. So barley source, it says a high Ranashan. I don't know if that's how you pronounce it. Barley type, so this is bare barley, distilled in July 2016, bottled December 2024, and 13,500 bottles only. Sounds like a lot, but yeah, I mean the world of Springbank's not that much. Yep, so excited to try this and give you my thoughts on this one, guys. Gonna try it neat and have a bit of water. I have had a wee tiny sample from it. I would advise, if you do manage to get a bottle, let it sit in the glass for a while. It does come across as quite hot initially, but as time goes on in the glass, the flavors mingle quite nicely, in my opinion. Okay, so as usual, guys, straight onto the tasting notes. So let's see what we've got on the nose first on this one, at full strength. Barley, definitely, malted barley. It develops almost like a candy note, sweet candy almost, candied lemons, candied grapefruit, definitely. You also get this rich soil note as well, earthiness. A little bit of funk as well. It definitely develops in the glass over time, in my opinion. Some vanilla. Some stony minerals, definitely. Some herbal quality as well. Difficult to pinpoint exactly what I mean by that, but comes across as a touch herbal. But yeah, it definitely leads the way for me with those candy notes. The sweet candy, it comes across as really nice and sweet. There's a little touch of smoke as well, not much at all in my opinion. So in short, a very pleasant nose, a very nice nose. Let's just get into the taste then and see what we get. Salty finish, quite a lot of heat though on the finish. Barley, lots of barley. That candied note that I mentioned on the nose, definitely on the palate, kind of leads the finish as well. lemons, brine. Very, very slight smokiness as well. I mean, that's really enjoyable. Initially on the palate, quite an oily arrival. Nice viscosity on this one, in my opinion. Leads the way with all those candied fruits, definitely. Lime, brine, leading into the finish. Minerals, not a huge... I would suggest that the minerals are more on the nose initially than on the palate, on the end, but it is there. A bit of chalkiness, hint of smoke, a little bit of honey, malted barley. Definitely the barley character comes out quite nicely on this one. The heat, in my opinion, remains in the finish. Quite youthful in that regard, I think. Do I think that's a bad thing? No. I think there's a lot of flavour. I think this one packs quite a punch and has a lot of flavour going on, but I think it needs a little bit of water initially. And obviously, this is just a neck pour, so guys, obviously it's going to need a bit of time in the bottle, I think, just to settle down just a wee bit, just to bring that heat down. It could also be, guys, I haven't been drinking a lot recently, so I'm probably not used to the cask strength whiskies like I was before. So take my opinion with a grain of salt, guys. Okay. Right, so let's see what the water's done. So I added quite a few drops there. Let's see what we get now on the nose. Still getting those beautiful candied notes, candied lemon and lime, grapefruit. Almost comes across as a bit tropical now. Vanilla, a little bit of sawdusty oak. More minerals now definitely coming out on the nose. That earthy, rich soil note is still there. Loads of malted barley too. Honey. Really nice, fresher. Feels a little bit almost coastal now. And that briny note is coming out a bit more. I think it smells a little bit fresh on the nose. I think perhaps maybe a slightly closed at its full strength. So let's just have a wee taste then on the with those drops of water. Juicier profile on the finish. I think it needs the water, to be honest. I prefer that with water. More expressive. Still getting all those candy notes that I've mentioned before. Definitely now more minerals coming out, more brine, fishiness, touch of smoke, grapefruit, juicy grapefruit character, definitely. A bit of lime, a salty finish. Just a little bit of heat, that's absolutely fine. Not too much oak in my opinion, maybe a little bit of oak there too. But that candied mineral sort of character remains with a bit of brine. A hit touch of smoke. Maybe even herbal now. Maybe touch menthol as well. Slight menthol note. I'm not sure. Vanilla too as well. Oily arrival as well. I think that actually comes across as a bit oilier now, just with a bit of water. It was very oily initially, but I think the water has just tempered this down just a wee bit. Has taken the bite off the alcohol presence. And the finish definitely remains longer and longer. Barley, I'm still getting malted barley notes on the finish as well. Mineral character still sticks out. I think the mineral character for me really pops out a bit more with a bit of water. Okay, so if you do manage to get a bottle, guys, I would definitely give it a bit of time on the glass and add a bit of water and see how it goes as you go down the bottle and as it gets more air to breathe. Okay, so what do I think of this, guys? I can't really compare it to any other local barleys I have. Well, I don't have any more, so very difficult to compare. I was quite a big fan of the 11-year-old local barley from a few years back. This is a bit different. And it's enjoyable. As I said, the heat for me is a bit of an issue at full strength, but that, as I said, that just could be my palate, just just adjusting to that sort of strength again. But overall, I'm very pleased I've got a bottle, and I will enjoy this immensely over the next year probably. My Local Barley 11-year-old lasted me, I think, two and a half years. So I'm expecting this one to last me a bit longer as well. So yeah, do I think it's worth the money? For me, yes, definitely. I think the retail is about, well, I got it for about 95 quid, which is pretty much what you're going to pay at retail for this. I'm happy that I got a bottle, guys, and best of luck, guys, if you do manage to get a bottle. Kudos, and well done for getting a bottle, because they're not easy to get. But anyway, those are my thoughts, guys, on this year's Local Barley 8-year-old. Highly enjoyable dram, just a bit hot, and for me, just needs a bit of water and time in the glass to settle down. Okay. Alright guys, so anyway, yeah, that's my thoughts. If you enjoy my content, then please like, comment and subscribe to the channel. It's always appreciated. But as usual, not much else to say, except have a fantastic day. I'll see all of you again soon. Take care. Cheers.